Do you remember that Isaiah was given a vision of heaven back in Isaiah chapter 6? We talked about that. You're familiar with that passage. Daniel was also given a vision of heaven, and it's recorded for us in chapter 7 of Daniel. Compare and contrast the different, what Isaiah sees as opposed to what Daniel sees. Let me read here. Chapter 7, verse 9. When I was looking, I saw thrones that were set up, and the Ancient of Days took his seat. That's the Lord himself. That's God himself sitting on his throne. His vesture was like white snow, and the hair of his head like pure wool. His throne was ablaze with flames. Its wheels were a burning fire. A river of fire was flowing and coming out from before him. Thousands upon thousands were attending him, and myriads upon myriads were standing before him. If you remember in Isaiah's vision, he saw that the Lord's robe filled the temple. Here in Daniel's vision, he sees flames and fire. Isaiah also saw smoke filling the temple, smoke coming from the burning altar. And Daniel also sees those flames and presumably the smoke coming from those flames. Isaiah saw the seraphim standing around the Lord ministering to him. Daniel sees thousands upon thousands. Who are these thousands? Are they just angels? Or could they be the souls of people who have gone to heaven as well? Doesn't really say. We'll assume that they are angels. Here's a key difference, though, between the two visions. When Isaiah saw his vision of heaven, he also saw himself. His reaction was, "Woe is me, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell among a people of unclean lips." Daniel, on the other hand, sees Jesus. Because listen, his vision continues as he continues to describe it in verse 13. I kept looking in the night visions, and behold, with the clouds of heaven, one like a son of man was coming, touching on his humanity. And he came up to the Ancient of Days and was presented before him, and to him was given dominion, glory, and a kingdom, that all the peoples, nations, and men of every language might serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which will not pass away, and his kingdom is one which will not be destroyed. Certainly not just any man, but Jesus, the Son of Man, the Son of God, receives the kingdom forever. We're going to be talking more about that on Sunday in the morning message. What we see in these visions is a judge who has the wisdom to sort out right and wrong. We see a judge who has the purity to choose the right. We have a judge who has the power to enforce his judgments. That same God rules and reigns today, and that gives us the confidence to face uncertain, difficult days ahead. Keep your eyes on Jesus today.